Morning guys, how are you all today? It is really early this morning, and the reason that I'm up even earlier than normal is because I'm going to pick up yet another new car. And the Renault unfortunately just wasn't big enough. I really wanted something a little bit bigger. Once I got a whole bunch of stuff in there, I just realised it was a bit too small. So it was for no other reason. The car was perfectly fine. Actually drove quite nicely. I had no problem with it whatsoever. But I did want something bigger. And then I started to think, well, why don't I get a 4x4 for if it ever snows and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I ended up going for a Volkswagen Touareg. I think I told you guys this, I'm not sure. But anyway, I've gone for a Volkswagen Touareg, and I've got to pick it up from somewhere that's about 45 minutes away from my house this morning at 7:30. Would you believe that was the only time they could do? So yeah, I've got to go and pick this new Touareg up. It's not new by any means, it's a few years old. But it's got a good warranty, it's got a good full service history, and apparently it's immaculate. I haven't actually seen it yet. I've bought it, but I haven't seen it. So I'm hoping that it is everything that the guys told me it is. And yeah, I will have it within the next couple of hours and hopefully be home by about 8:30 in the morning. So I'm quite looking forward to getting this bad boy. They traded in my old car, my Renault, as well. Well, not old because I've only had it about a week, but they traded that in and I actually got more for it than I paid for it, which is another good thing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I will show you guys the car a little bit later. It is it's grey, I think a kind of dark grey colour, blacked out windows around the back, the last sort of half of the car, and yeah, it's got leather and sat nav and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it should be a fairly decent car, but I will show it to you guys a little bit later on. There's some guy in the comments who keeps going on about me taking the Lord's name in vain. I'm guessing that I must say something like "for God's sake" or "for Christ's sake" or something like that, which is why he's kind of saying something about it. And he just wrote another comment, and it said something like, "If you don't believe in God, blah 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 blah, then what's the point in taking the Lord's name in vain," or something like that. So I thought I would answer that question and tell you exactly why it is. So no, I'm not a believer in any kind of God or anything like that. I don't believe in pretty much anything like that. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in anything that I don't know for sure existed through science or something like that. So yes, I do, and also I believe in evolution as well, which kind of disproves the whole sort of thing in my opinion. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing, each to their own. And as you guys know, I really don't give a shit what people believe in, as long as they're not adversely affecting anyone else. So yeah, good for everyone else who does believe in God. For me, it's not something that's on my agenda. Now, the reason that people, it's not just me, it's pretty much everyone I've ever met, says things like, "for God's sake," "for Christ's sake," even though I don't really remember saying it very much on here, but either way, it's because it's just a saying. That's it. It means nothing. There's no hidden meaning, there's no nasty meaning to it, there's no offensive meaning to it. It is just literally a saying, "for God's sake." That's it. It doesn't mean anything. It's irrelevant. It's totally and utterly irrelevant. It means absolutely nothing. It's just a saying, much like other sayings like touch wood, and you know, all those different kinds of things that people have just said over the years, and it's just stuck in your vocabulary, and sometimes it comes out. There's no meaning behind it, so why do you care? It means nothing. It's just words. It's literally just empty, hollow words. I won't refrain from saying it, because if it offends people, I really couldn't give a fuck, to be perfectly honest. People who take things ridiculously seriously and start taking offence at this and that, based around just words, in my opinion, are imbeciles. They're idiots. And this guy wasn't saying it in an idiotic way, by the way. He was just asking a question. But to me, these people that take everything ridiculously seriously and turning it into some kind of offence are the ones that are causing us significant problems in society. So yeah, it's just a saying, it means nothing. So there she is, my new whip. Well, my new second car whip anyway. Obviously this isn't going to be my main car, this is just kind of a second car, but how cool is that? It looks pretty goddamn decent if you ask me. Drives nicely, quite nice on the inside, good condition on the outside, and all at a bargain price as well. So, say goodbye, my little French whip. Say hello, big new German whip. So here we are, I'm on my way home now, all done and dusted. Yeah, pretty goddamn happy with it, as you can see. Well, maybe not, but it's very, very clean and tidy. All leather seats, got a sat nav, 2.5 litre turbo diesel. It's probably a little bit underpowered, but I'm really not bothered about that for this this kind of car. Obviously 4-wheel drive, all the normal kind of jazz, and yeah, drives very, very nicely indeed, and it's absolutely huge. So as you can see, I've just been training, absolutely knackered, but man, it's good to have Ben back again and do some training with my mate. We did loads and loads of body sparring, so my body's feeling a bit sensitive right now. And we also did, I've forgotten the name of it now, but basically where you batter each other. One of you goes in the corner, and for 30 seconds you just have to, pummeling, that's it. You have to just take 30 seconds of just beat down, like punches to the head, the body, the kidneys, everything. Just punching and taking it for 30 seconds. You can block, but you know, you can't move out of the corner. So we did 5 each, so 5 30-second rounds of getting battered in the corner by someone who weighs about 16 stone. So I'm sure tomorrow my face is going to look a bit wounded. But anyway, that is it from me today, guys. I'm going to call it a day there. I will be back with you all tomorrow. Hope you've had a great day. Peace.